You know, the way things are gearing up in the crypto market, it looks like that volatility is not over. In fact, we're setting up to see even more volatility than what we experienced over the past several days. And I want to talk about this in regards to ADA because we're obviously pushing against some exciting levels, trying to gear up for a breakout. And I do want to talk about that, but I also want to talk about something big that is coming for ADA on the enterprise side as well, or has dropped already. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. Now, it's still pretty early on in the day. This is before US money wakes up, and we're going to see probably another really volatile day. Why I'm saying that is yesterday alone actually led us to $147 billion in daily trading volume. So people were very active. We saw a lot of capital on the move. And what we did see yesterday was major liquidations throughout the crypto space, $543 million. And guys, most of that was on the short side, which I love to see. I love to see the market moving up. $472 million in shorts liquidated during that time. So that is a very exciting thing to see. Now, what I will say is that shorts have not run away. It's kind of like we talked about. They're trying to, suppress this rocket that is currently heading towards the sky. They're trying to, prevent us from getting any higher. And we can see that in terms of ADA, because what we've actually now gotten to a point of is not a negative, but a imbalance in the longs and shorts actually weighted to the short side. So despite what we've seen over the last 24 hours, despite these green movements in terms of ADA, these important breaches that have taken place, shorts have actually filled back in, and they're trying to hold ADA price down. We've actually seen an 11.57% increase in open interest during that time. And guys, we're talking about almost about $100 million added in open interest during that time. So yes, we have had longs fill in, but we've actually seen shorts fill in even more. And what this has led us to is basically this heat map that kind of looks like this. All right. Now this is going to look kind of weird because this is just the last 3 days and we're missing some data here, but you guys can see this huge amount of long interest that filled in as price was moving up. Now I will say, when we look at this 1 month chart, you can very clearly see that there is still a bunch of short leverage right above here. It's been very thickly filling in above these ranges. And we have a lot of leverage basically between here and 68 cents, which is, kind of the ranges that we were talking about. Remember, that's where about the end of our moving averages are. So we have some of our thickest concentrations of short leverage right above here. We do have some thick long leverage here too that we just need to be aware of. And right now they're trying to push things down. And frankly, I don't know if it's going to work. If we continue to see positivity in the market, if people keep smashing that buy button, if the capital that's on the sideline is confident enough to move into the market, we could in fact see some big short squeezes take place. This isn't a guarantee that it's going to happen or anything like that. I would love to see it take place, but just be aware that that's kind of where we're at right now. If we do see more days of $147 billion in daily trading volume, I would expect to see a lot of volatility. And maybe it leads us to some more short liquidations. We just got to obviously be hopeful that money continues to move the right direction. Something I wanted to point out here as well is Cardano has launched Reeve. So this is an open source tool bringing corporate finance and audit trails on chain. It links with existing ERP systems, turning every journal entry into verifiable, immutable blockchain data. Again, remember, Cardano's big focus is enterprise and governments, guys. That is a big part of what I think is going to bring Cardano online in a big way. So any tools that are available to these enterprises, it makes it much more likely for them to adopt it here in 2025. Not saying we're going to have the biggest surge in the world or anything like that. Right now, we're kind of still in this phase where enterprises are testing out blockchain tech to see who is going to best suit their needs. Well, Cardano continues to check the boxes, right? Having tools that allow them to essentially audit their own stuff, right? 100% uptime, decentralized, perfect security. That's the stuff that they're looking for. Now, one thing I did just want to reference back to here as well is that ADA BTC chart that we've been talking about. And guys, we do in fact have a breakout taking place right now. That is a very important sign. We're seeing altcoins outpace BTC. Guys, this is exactly what we saw back here in November. This is exactly what we saw last market cycle. So maybe this is it. I hope everybody took the time to accumulate. I wanted to keep this as a little bit shorter of a video, but things are looking good throughout the space. ADA is looking pretty good right here. Hopefully confidence continues. So appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.